Hello, my name is Anthony Sarno, and today I'm going to highlight the Ricoh Pro C9210 in the Customer Experience Center in Boulder, Colorado. I'm now standing in front of the Ricoh Pro C9210. It comes in two different models, a 110 page a minute model and a 135 pages a minute model. 24 by 4800 DPI on resolution, so you're getting really good clean images, so really good output, and also giving you the reliability at 1,000,000 pages a month. Manage the 9210 with the new EFI E86 digital front end controller with 32 gigs of RAM running Command Workstation and Windows 10. Make file setup easy using Impose, Compose, and also Job Master. You can easily match difficult industry Pantone colors by using spot-on color matching as well. The 9210 is very flexible when meeting customers' deadlines and applications, and it fits well in various markets such as direct mail, books, commercial printing, marketing, and also light packaging. As you can see behind me, I have different applications here, starting off with like pocket folders, two-sided pocket folders, light packaging, also being able to do landscape booklets through the 9200 by taking advantage of our oversized media. Also have calendars as well, and going up to a 49.6 inch sheet on the back end. Feeder options are very essential to the applications that you're able to run on the 9200. Right behind me is the Ricoh BDT. It comes in two different sizes, a 31 inch and also a 49.6 inch. And I'm going to open it up for you, as you can see. So this is run off a battery operated through the back end, being able to load your paper. What we have in here is a 40-inch sheet, and it could go all the way to a 49.6 inch by 13. It'll also go up to 350 GSM uncoated and 400 GSM coated. Two other options are the Ricoh feeders, large capacity drawers. Each drawer will hold up to 2,200 sheets per drawer, going up to 470 GSM. Anything after that will be 400. What's currently configured now is drawer 1, 2, 3, and 4. You could also have 5, 6, 7, and 8 onto the back end to give you a full-fledged capacity of over 18,000 sheets. Each vacuum feeder has 7 air knives in here, so 7 pick points in here, and also a vacuum belt to be able to handle all the light media and then also the heavy media too as well. Another option is the bypass tray that sits on top of the large capacity drawer. This bypass tray will hold up to 250 sheets up on top, going up to a 49.6 inch sheet. 80-pound uncoated cover is the max. Now I'm going to open up the doors of the machine to show you what's going on inside. Up top is our toner bank, CMYK only, dual cartridges. So it's load on the fly as well, about 60,000 impressions per bottle. Now I'm going to show you the paper path. So when it comes out of the LCIT, simplex will be going straight through, so it's a straight paper path. Duplexing will come down here and duplex into this purge area and back around and out. So we're able to do a 40.5 inch duplexed in line. Registration is essential to our customers, whether you're doing both business cards or postcards. You want front to back registration to line up. On a 13 by 27.5 inch, we're able to do a 0.8 millimeters front to back, and on a 13 by 19 sheet, we're able to hit a 0.5 millimeters front to back, so half a millimeter. We don't register out of our paper drawers, but we register through the mechanical registration unit here. It's a swing and shift technology. It has more control over the sheet as it goes through. It's bringing that sheet to the operator side and also lead edge. As it runs through the machine, it will go through the fuser. Based on the type of media that you're running, some of that media might shrink or grow through a large run. Those registration marks are read through a transfer image module down here. Comes back around, and the registration marks are read by contact image sensors that lay underneath this unit right here and accurately lays down that second sight image for the registration. Setting up the machine for our new paper stock and registration is easy. We have a pre-approved tested media library that consists of several different types of medias, from uncoded to coded, synthetic stocks, metallic stocks, and so forth. In our master library, we're able to use a paper identification unit, reading the paper, the thickness of the paper, and the texture of the paper. It runs through our media library to the closest match of this particular paper. Once I pull this paper and add it to our custom library, we can rename the paper stock name and also size. Once it's in my custom library, under edit the settings, I can do auto adjust image position. What that's doing is laying down 38 sheets or 31 sheets of registration marks and then giving you the variables on how it set up that registration for you. So registration and media type is very easy to do on this machine. Color consistency is very important when you're talking about large runs. If you're doing a 100,000 piece job, you want page 1 to look like 100,000 and all in between. What's very unique about the 9200 is we built this with two separate compartments here. The imaging side, which I call the cooling side, and the fuser side, which I call the heating side, where all the heat is kept. We're keeping that fuser away from the developers so you don't get any color shifts through large runs. Secondly, on the secondary transfer belt, we have front to rear density control, laying down 16 gradation patches onto this belt mid-run to keep that color consistency. Also, we have auto color diagnostic system. It's a RGB scanner that sits up on top here, shedding light on every single sheet, looking for any inconsistencies and doing a gamut adjust on the fly. I want to touch briefly on the trained customer replaceable units. These are going to be parts that are going to be stored at your facility. Either you swap them out yourself or service will do it for you. What's unique about this is everything in purple on this machine is part of your trained customer replaceable units. Going from a secondary transfer belt, image transfer belt, cleaning unit, fuser. You would have a second fuser at your site too as well. What's unique about this 76-pound fuser, it's heavy. So it has a smoothing belt, smoothing roller in there. Whenever you run a lot of 8.5 by 11 medias and you want to go to the 12 by 18, 13 by 19, you're always going to get fusing burns, fusing lines. It has a polisher in this unit to polish out those lines so you don't have to always swap this fuser out. And then also interactive videos on our 17-inch touch panel. You can also add manuals on here. So if there's a unit that needs to be swapped out, we have all interactive videos to show you from opening up that first cover all the way to closing the cover. You'll be able to achieve it. On the back end, you have two options: a basic finisher on the back end or a stacker. You could add up to 2 of these stackers. This stacker will hold up to 5,000 sheets. You can also offset 2 as well, and a proof tray up on top. It'll also come with a cart. Roll out the cart, which you can take to your finishing area. And you could also add extra carts too. On the back of my 9200, I got a Duplo 600. The Duplo 600 is rated around 250,000 to 300,000 booklets a month. This unit is a slitter cutter creaser. It's going to cut into each sheet, so it cuts right into the bleed. It's going to crease each sheet as well. And then it goes into a stitcher folder unit. So it's going to stitch the booklet. And then the Duplo trimmer is going to trim the face trim of it. And then it's going to square back the back end of it. The square back unit gives it a really good clean look. With the Duplo 600, we're really taking advantage of our oversized media drawer or DDT by able to do the longer sheets to be able to create these landscape booklets.